Hey, everybody. How are you guys doing today? We're excited that you're all here. We're just checking out some technical things. Phil, how are you doing today? Oh, you got
I'm doing really well. About you, Chip?
doing good, doing good. Um, are we live on there right now? Can you verify that?
I am going to go check that right now. So I'm going to mute myself so there's not an echo if we are.
Okay. Where is it? So we'll get started here in just a second. This is our first show. We just want to make sure everything's going good. It did say we were going. It is live. But it's not showing us. All right. That is a problem.
Yeah, it's showing the background. Hey.
We're just going to go. All right. We're just going to go with that for right now. Just need to get us on there.
I think that works.
So, yeah. But, anyways, welcome everybody. This is our first edition of the, it's going to be, well, man, all of our stuff just died this morning, but that's okay because we are Spotlight 9 and we're coming to you live and we're super excited today. We get to hear the amazing Philip Stranger today. Philip's been speaking and mentoring for quite a few years. He's also a really good friend of mine. We've been in some groups and we've done some amazing together. We've had some good times. I am the co-creator of this and he is the creator of this. It was his brainchild that brought this to us. Just a little bit quick overview of what we want to do and what we're going to do today and how it's going to sound. We're going to go ahead and give Philip some time. He's going to get 20 minutes today. That's what he's signed up for, to just kind of show you guys what everything's going on. In order for this to work, what happens is that you get to vote for everybody. Everybody gets to vote on whether they like it or not. And the way to get votes for this person and to help them out and for them to help themselves out is likes get 1 vote, shares get 2 votes. No, likes get 1 vote, comments get 2 votes, and shares get 3 votes. So every time this video that we're on with him gets liked, shared, or commented, it goes towards that. And it starts from right now when he starts, and in 7 days we turn off the voting. You get 7 days to vote for it. Each contestant. At the end of each month we announce winners. Everybody goes against each other, and then we have some amazing prizes. We have prizes coming from all kinds of different places. For example, today our show is brought to you by the Business College of Speaking and Mentorship. Your information scroll down at the bottom here in a little bit, letting you know about that. And we're excited for everything. And we're just about time to send it over to Phil. Phil, you want to say anything before you actually get started here today?
I think I just want to thank everybody for being here, for supporting what we're trying to do. And honestly, what we're trying to do is help so many people get their message out there even more. So, yeah, that was the whole idea behind this.
Yep. All right. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Steady and go.
Okay. So I'm sitting in this big, huge conference room full of people. There's a person up on the stage, and he seems like he knows what he's talking about. He's helping people. I mean, seriously, when I say in this big, huge conference room, there were legitimately, I want to say, at least 800 people in this room. Like, So me walking in this room, I was just like, "Ooh, why are there so many people?" And honestly, for me, it was a situation of I wasn't sure I even wanted to be there. Like big crowds, I was just like, I don't know. But as I'm sitting here in that weekend, 3 days long, like I didn't even have the time off to go there. So luckily enough for me, the day one, I was actually scheduled to have a day off. So I could go the whole day. Days 2 and 3, I had to work. So I, took some time. Like obviously I was missing some of what's happening, right? And I was just like, man, I'm not sure about this thing. But after that first day, I'll tell you what, like I said, I was there the whole day. And that first day was awesome. Like I loved it. I loved what I was seeing. I loved what I was hearing, and that I could make a change within myself. Now, I'd known for a long time that one of the main reasons I was here in this world was to be able to help other people. I had no idea how, like, no idea how to help other people. I was scared of people. Didn't want to talk to people. Didn't want to be in front of people. But something touched me that weekend. Seeing this man up on stage and kind of saying how he'd been in that same kind of place where he didn't want the attention of people. And that really resonated with me. And I said, huh. And I was really like this, just nervous, almost like electricity going through my body, going, this doesn't feel normal, but I think I want to do that. But how? Right? How? Like, how could I get in front of so many people, have people hear what I'm trying to say? No idea whatsoever. Now, that was in November of 2017. Like, seriously, not that long ago. Like, not just barely over 3 years. Not much. And for a lot of that time, I sat there thinking, okay, what do I do to get out in front of people? What do I do to get people to see me? So I started doing some things where I would make some posts on Facebook, right? Like I know we're broadcasting live right now on Facebook. So I would just start posting because I didn't know anything different. I'll tell you, that was a great first step. Like you got to have a step one to get to step 75 down the road, right? So step number one, I got on Facebook. I put myself out there, said, all right, now what do I talk about, right? That's where I was. I knew very little. So I kept learning more on how I could better myself because I felt if I could better me, just maybe, I would learn something valuable that could help somebody else. So with that, yeah, heck yeah, I kept learning. And along the way, I met this other guy we've seen on here, Mr. Chip Isley. Thanks to one of the people I had met, through the process of going through this very first thing that I went to, where I said I saw this guy up on stage. I continued doing some different classes and programs with them, which were super cool, helped me grow. And through that, I ended up in this group where I met Mr. Chip. And even though we've met in person, I think twice now, 2 times? It's twice. I'd say he's one of the closest friends I have. Because I didn't really have friends previously. I was like, well, I have my family, I have my job, I don't need anything else. So let me ask you guys a question. So I want you to comment. Have you ever been in that place where you say, okay, I really want to get a message out there? I feel like I have something important that not only do I want to share with people, but I know I needed it and I know other people needed it. So write a comment wherever you're watching. If it's Facebook, if it's YouTube, comment. If you're watching this later, comment as well. And you go and you tell yourself, man, I wish more people would see it, right? I want more people to see the message I have that I want to give to other people. I want more people to see that. I know I felt that. How do I get it out there? You got to start somewhere, right? And here's the thing I realized after a little bit of time. I posted a ton on my personal Facebook page. I also have a business Facebook page. They work, but I'll tell you, I had more traction at that point on my business page than I did my personal one. Because my personal page was, okay, and now, so on my personal page, it was at that point, I was in a space of, okay, these are like people I met at college, people I met at work, and family members. Like that was it. And if you're really trying to get something out there and make some money off of it, which my friends, that's a great thing to do. You got to get some money. Otherwise, if you're wanting to make it a full-time thing, no money equals struggle. Got to get some money. And the people least likely to buy what you're selling is probably your family members. Like, I know I probably have some family that are going to see this and they'll probably go, yeah, that's the truth. Because what little I had at that point to share, they'd be the people I would practice on anyway. They heard it. Why would they buy it? Right? There's no reason to, because I'm going to talk to them anyway. So you want to get it out there to people that you don't know, or maybe like you kind of know, but really don't. So what ended up happening was, as I kept pushing along, along this pathway, I started gaining more traction. More people would see what I'm doing. And with that, you go, okay, awesome. I'm getting that traction. So for me, what I ended up feeling in that is, wow, now there's more people seeing me than ever. I want more, like more, right? And it wasn't because I'm sitting there going, I just need this big, humongous pile of money because I'm greedy. No. Like I said, I knew for a long time helping people was what I needed to do. That's what God wanted me to do. Help other people. And it can be so tough. I tell you. Once you start getting that traction though, right? And as opposed to just say making a quick Facebook post or making a quick 60-second video on your Facebook, because that's like step in the door for people. And if people like what you're saying, they're going to say, okay, I really like what this person's saying. What now? What else do they have? I want to learn more. Right? Okay. So how many of you out there, I want you to comment as well. How many of you out there have programs, or you speak, or you coach people or mentor people? How many of you have those things set up already? If you don't, is that something you would like to be able to do? So comment below, or comment, maybe it ends up being below on my screen. I don't know what it looks like on yours. So comment on this post what it is you may have. Also, if you don't, do you want to do that? So where does Studio Spotlight 9 come in? So I believe it was October 2020. So we have this pandemic going on. We still do, right? October, we were well into it. And I kept seeing people, they struggled. Because, I mean, with this pandemic, some people got laid off from their jobs, some people lost their homes, the money's not coming in anymore because that regular income that they knew that they were going to have disappeared like overnight. And I thought to myself, oh man, like I know for me, I felt that where it's like your job just goes and it's gone. I get it. I felt it. I've lived it. But you don't have to sit in it. So I thought to myself, okay, this pandemic, well, yeah, it can suck. It really can. It can be stressful, it can be hard. It can be something that I can't right now, Jim. Just give me a few minutes.
It's just I want you to spell Spider Donkey 8.
I can't.
Okay.
Thank you, James. I will be there in a minute. Sorry, my son came in with the iPad asking for something. I'll be with him here in a few minutes. So, what we ended up having was, this pandemic's going on. And man, even though stuff might have been tough, might still be tough, I'm going to tell you this, and this is a flat out guarantee. There's opportunity out there. Like, never before have I personally seen a time where there is so much opportunity. Like, during this COVID pandemic, like, if you go and look at the statistics, what they'll say, there have been more millionaires created in this time than ever before. Like, how's that even possible, right? Everything shut down. This, my friends, we got the internet. We have computers. We have phones. Totally a way we can connect. Right? Totally a way we can connect. So, Studio Spotlight 9 happens because of that. I saw it. People struggling. People that I know have programs and they can speak and they can mentor and they can coach and do all of those things. And they didn't know how to put it out there. They said, well, everything's shut down. Like, where can I present this? Right? Like these big events, even though there have been, some events more recently, the stuff's just not happening as much as it was before. Where you can go there and say, okay, here's what I got, here's what I do, here's what it costs, boom. Buy it, make money. Studio Spotlight 9 is that place that you can come to do just that. Like, you can reach people that maybe never would have found you before. Because whatever you think on the topic of should we wear a mask, should we not, any of that stuff. Because there might be people on here that are saying, no, I'm going to go out, I'm going to do things. Cool. There might be people that say, I just don't feel safe right now because of this and my health. Cool. We can all be here together. We can all present something that we know people need. And an important thing to keep in mind, ideas come a lot of times when you're not expecting the ideas to come, when you least expect it. Don't push it down and go, it's just a random thought. Seriously, write it down somehow, some way. I'm going to tell you, and Chip would agree on this because he knows the story of this already. I'm driving down because I have an appointment I have to go to for an eye doctor. I'm listening to this business conference as I'm driving. Like, I'm not like watching it. I have my earphones in and I'm listening to this. And they're talking about like, opportunity and being creative and those kind of things. And I'm driving, I'm like, what? Like, what? Hold on. What if we created a place where people can come and present their ideas? Like, and I know there've been places like that before where we like, and I've received applications for stuff before where it's like, okay, you can come to this event physically in person. It'll cost you $750 flat rate right away of what it is. We can't guarantee you any sales. And also here in Studio Spotlight 9, I can't guarantee you're going to sell anything. It's going to be on you, friends. But think about it. Like I said, I've seen these things before where it says, oh, $750 and you can set up this booth, or you can speak for 5 minutes, or something along those lines. But think about this. Well, we talked about you rack up points over 7 days. Guess what? Your video still exists. Maybe 2 years from now, someone sees it. They see what you're doing. It's out there. Like, someone might find what you're doing because of what you've done here. So, with that in mind, like I said, $750 is what people were like, legitimately, I saw on an application, $750 to set up this booth. Like, no, friends, I can't do, I'm not going to make anybody pay $750 to come on here and do that. I had 20 minutes of time here. Think about what you can say in 20 minutes. Like, you could say a lot in 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes, that's not going to cost you that $750. 20 minutes cost you $20. $20, like, unbelievable. I know along the way for me that if I'd have seen something like that, I'd have jumped on it right away. Like, $20 to put your message out there. $20. And like, look at the screen you're watching. You see how it's scrolling at the bottom? Brought to you by the Business College of Speaking and Mentorship. Like, you can get there too. Contact us. Get in touch with Studio Spotlight 9. We can talk to you about sponsorship opportunities, as well as, like, you can get your business or website on here as well on the screen. $20 for 20 minutes. Or if you want to up that a little bit, you want to go 30 minutes. I'm not going to make you pay something insane. Still, it's that $1 a minute. $30 for 30 minutes. Like, nothing. That's like nothing. I know right now I could probably go down the road to the parking lot of the grocery store down there. I just might be able to find $20. $20, my friends, not a big thing. You can invest $20 in you to put yourself out there, because I know a lot of you really are there and want to help other people. Do you want to be able to help other people? Would you be willing to spend $20 to help somebody else change their entire perspective about themselves and their lives? And then with that, they can help change the lives of other people as well. Thank you very much. And I will turn the time back over to Mr. Chip Isley. Hey, Chip. All right, friends. So on the page for Studio Spotlight 9, you will see the application for appearing on Studio Spotlight 9. So I would highly suggest go check it out, fill it out, then you're going to get a time there's a calendar link at the bottom. Choose a time, you can talk to me. If you're not even sure what your message is, seriously, talk to me. I could help you with that too, because I know there's something inside of each and every one of you that you can share that's going to bless the lives of other people. Check out that link, and we will see you next time on Studio Spotlight 9.